Yeah, John, thanks for joining us on the show today. I'm Luke from Everblack Podcast. How's it going?
Good, man. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too. It's been all happening right now. You've got a new album, Suicide and Sunshine, on its way, 23rd of this month. So that's pretty exciting. And the tour to go with it.
Yep.
How's it feel to be back touring again?
It's a relief, man. It's good. It feels good. It was a long 5 years, Just got back from the States and Europe and UK. So yeah, just ready to keep going.
Yeah. Is it a totally different vibe over there to Australia, or?
It's definitely not as our presence there isn't as developed. The shows are definitely smaller, but it's still the same high energy, still the same vibe, still good. Yeah. But I'm super excited to play home shows.
Yeah, awesome.
Especially in some good sized rooms. So, yeah, very excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm excited to see you guys in Brisbane. I'm going to do the review and photography for that show, so that'll be awesome. Yeah, keen cool. As. So I think the last time, I saw you guys was back 2019, the Heaven and Hell tour at River Stage.
Oh, yeah. That was right?
That was a good show. That was a fun day. So your live performances, I mean, they're always known to be high energy, emotionally intensity, bringing it all. How do you prepare for a live show?
It's not really an exciting answer, man. I just drink. I just get drunk because I got terrible nerves. Like it's yeah, I got bad nerves, and I have I stress. I'm like, fuck, what if I can't sing today or whatever? And it's my own fault because I don't really warm up very often and just kind of go out there and shock myself into doing it. And I think drinking really helps because you're not so conscious of what you look like or what you sound like. You're just out there having a fun time. And I think the body kind of, you just go into autopilot and your voice is like, okay, this is what we're doing. We're back. So yeah, I just kind of get lubricated and go out and have a crack.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
I thought about it today. I was nervous building up to this. I was like, maybe I should have a beer. No. Just
but pretty early. I couldn't have a beer myself, actually.
It gets that way, but that's all good. That's cool. Do you spend time, if you're, say, not the first band or whatever, do you spend time earlier watching other bands perform before you, or does that help?
I always go out and watch a couple songs. Not always, to be honest. I used to, a long time ago, I used to go and watch everybody's set. And then just before my set, I'd go and mentally prepare. But I've seen a lot of bands and I've seen a lot of live music now. And, 10 years of live music, most days out of the year is, it's a lot of music, you know what I mean? So I'll always go and watch a bit of the show, enjoy it, and then I'll go and do my own thing. But I'm always make sure to ask how the set was, and if they had fun and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't really watch live music that much anymore.
All right. Okay, fair enough. And do you, when you go out and perform, is there something that you hope to achieve, when performing in front of the audience?
Yeah, I want
a good show.
Yeah, I don't even care that bad if I fuck up, it's there's ways around it. You can there's sticky tape and band-aids and gum, and you know what I'm saying? You can do little bits if your voice isn't up to it that night. You can maybe sing a different melody, or you can maybe rely on the crowd, or there's ways around not sucking or not looking like you suck. You know what I mean? You are sucking, but not necessarily looking like shit. But what I hope to achieve is that everybody has a good time, that there's high energy. I like to see people stage diving, crowd surfing, and having a great time. That the higher the energy gets, the louder people sing, the better show I have. It's probably just everybody, but yeah, that's what I always hope for, is just everyone's having a good time.
Yeah. So it kind of eggs you on a bit more to give more or whatnot.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I rely entirely on energy, which I've got to get better at, because if the crowd is chilling, then I definitely put a little bit less of a show on, which is crappy of me. I should always go crazy, but I'm a product of my environment, I think, in that sense.
It's understandable. It's sort of a bit the way of life in a way, you got to bring it either way, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. The new album, Suicide and Sunshine, I've listened to it a few times already now, and I think it's awesome. I really enjoyed it. So it's very, very, very deep and emotional album. You can really tell. So do I have to ask firstly the name? Where did the inspiration come from? The title?
The title was a title of one of the songs, and which is now Sean. And the more I wrote the record, and the more I kind of like played with the concept, and the more it kind of made more sense to me and started to take shape. I was like, oh, this album is about life, like as a phenomenon, not in a personal sense or experience, like life, the thing, and how humans experience it, and how we kind of navigate time. And then, I guess like Suicide and Sunshine to me kind of stuck out as the two ends of the spectrum of the human experience. What's happy, like feeling joy and euphoria and, sunshine and happiness and rainbows and clouds and whatever, as opposed to the other end of the spectrum, which is suicide, which is just total tragedy and loss and doom. And because I'm only 31 years old, but I haven't felt another feeling like that ever. So I would, for my spectrum of feeling, that's kind of the two. So that's why, that's kind of why the album ended up with that name. Suicide and Sunshine is just kind of like the ends of the human experience, and it's kind of always been our thing as well, like the palm tree and the noose, like holiday and death. Yeah, so it's just a trophyized thing, I guess. It just kind of all married coincidentally.
Yeah, well, it seems very fitting, so that's cool. Again, it's a very super deep album. A lot of the songs seemingly being very personal and meaningful. Is that obviously that's how you like to write your songs, from personal experiences?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't really write anything that isn't something I've personally experienced, because I'm up there doing, screaming and high energy music and, emotionally driven stuff. Like it just wouldn't work if it wasn't something that I'd felt.
It's a really good album. I sat there for a while listening to it, and just I listened to it over and over. I just not struggled with the review, but I wrote it and then I rewrote it again, because it just, every time I listened to it, I just felt a bit more of it, cool. Which was really cool. It just like, and that sort of leads up to, like I said, it makes it a lot easier to write for you, being a personal experience, because it's like delivering a journal entry.
Exactly.
And I think it makes the songs have more feeling that way, and a lot of people can resonate and connect with them in that way. So it's really, as long as people appreciate artistry like yours, I think it's awesome. Is there a song on the album that sort of stood out more, and like, what was your favorite to write?
It changes all the time. I think right now it's Epilogue. It's, it was supposed to be the last ever Trophy Eye song at the time, and so it was really sweet, the process of writing it, to go back and think about everything that Trophy Eyes has done and what we've seen and how we've grown together as people and what we get from people coming to shows and people that enjoy our art. So it was really that was a sweet experience. It was like it was heartfelt when I was writing that. It was, yeah. And I think it's probably my favorite at the moment.
Yep, awesome. And in regards to a band, like, I guess you sort of covered everything as such, but like, what are you most proud of as Trophy Eyes?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm most proud of the dedication and the sacrifice. I think I didn't know that that's who I was, and after 10 years, and when you sit down and you look at this thing and you're like, okay, like this is the end, it's you really kind of go like, what did I do? Like, what have I done and achieved? And it's not so much the achievement, it's more so, I'm proud of myself that that I wanted something that bad, and I gave up everything to do it. And, against all odds, I managed to do it for 10 years. So that's what I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
I'm proud of Trophy Eyes for the wealth of experience and the friends and everything, and being played on the radio for the first time. That was insane. But more so, I think I'm finally at a point where I can look back and go, oh, I respect the person that I was and am and what I did, and that was what I'm most proud of, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, man. And it should be. The fun side of things I like now. So if Trophy Eyes could collaborate with anyone, alive or not, to make a song together, who would it be with? Who would you pick?
To make a song together. That's a good one.
It's funny. I've had some funny answers, so we're gonna.
Yeah. I'd love to do one with I'm terrible with names. But they're one of my favorite bands. I just can't remember their name right now. The guys who did Smack My Bitch Up and having a brain fart. One of the guys just died recently. Hang on, let me Google
Prodigy.
Prodigy, bro. That's the one. Yeah, Prodigy. I'd love to do a song with Prodigy. Who else? Frank Carter would be cool. It'd be hard to do it with your favorite artists because like mine are like Queen. So like Freddie Mercury to do a song with, like, it just would never work. Like, what the fuck would that sound like?
Well, that's it. That's a follow-up question. What would it sound like?
Yeah, what would it sound like?
You can picture it. It'd be, yeah. Like I could see it.
Might be like a rock opera thing. Like there's been a lot of Queen influence in Trophy Eyes, so you can't hear it. Just like structure-wise and trying to make something bigger every time, big choruses, stuff like that. And definitely the end of The American Dream with You, I Can Feel It Calling. That was inspired by a lot of like how Queen dramatizes everything, and yeah. So that would be cool, but I don't know what the fuck it would sound like. Yeah, it'd be
oh well, we'll just imagine it and just think, yep, that's what it's going to be. Yeah. So in regards to, I guess you touched on the epilogue, meaning to be the final song, like what can we expect from the future, besides the tour and all that? Is there going to be more, do you think?
Yeah. The experience was was enlightening, like making for lack of a better word, making the record together, being together again. Some of the music was written in a live setting where we're all mic'd up and in different parts of the room and just like playing and feeling the flow and the vibe, which we haven't done for years, since right back at the beginning of our career. So, and it changed what we wanted out of Trophy Eyes. it changed what we liked in Trophy Eyes, what was good about it, what was good about being in a band. And yeah, we decided then, like, let's stick around. It really changed our perspective on things. And so yeah, I think there'll be more albums. I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure how long it'll go for, but we feel. I think as a band, Trophy Eyes is reinvigorated and ready again to write more music. And I think we're kind of done exploring. We did a lot of exploring, but I think now we finally found our sound. So I think whatever the next thing is, it'll be a more defined version of this. And then I think it'll kind of go like that until we either hit the perfect record or we get bored trying.
Well, I mean, it's just exciting times. I mean, it's good to have you guys back. Good to have some new music, and that the old music's awesome. Like American Dream's always one of my top played albums in my playlist. I was listening to it this morning, and just all the time. Like it's just a cracker. So, and this one, as soon as it's released in that, it'll be much the same. And yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys this as much as I do, which would be cool. So, but yeah, no, it's exciting. Again, really keen to get to the Brisbane show. So I've got that coming up very soon, which will be it'll be a good time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Well, thanks, John. Spending some time with us today, man. I really appreciate it. We'll have all the links below for the details on the new album, Suicide and Sunshine, the upcoming tour for the album release as well. Cheers for your time. It's been real good. And hopefully we'll speak to you again soon.
Hell yeah.